Alright guys, so in this video I want to talk about why selecting a conversions campaign is probably the smartest campaign objective that you can select within Facebook's advertising platform, and something that you should be doing for your cleaning service if you're not already. So talking about theory and all of the other options that you could select, it's important to discuss what exactly does a conversions campaign mean. And if you break this down into 3 steps of what the buyer cycle looks like, so you have the ad, right? This is what people see on their feed, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, doesn't really matter. People are going to generate interest if the ad's well crafted. They're going to click on it. They're going to get brought to the website or the landing page. This is step 2. And now we have one more step, which is actually securing the lead. So whether the call to action is to call the company, submit a lead form, send a message through a little chatbot, whatever the case is, this is number 3, and this is really solidifying that someone has become a lead. Now, what the conversion campaign allows you to do, and the reason why this is so powerful, and something that's really neat that Facebook allows you to do, is every time someone makes it to step 3, what Facebook can actually do is pull the information from that individual and then find more like-minded individuals who match that description, that profile, and Facebook will now be able to work on your behalf the more data it gets to step point 3 because you've created a conversion event. Now, in order to do this, what you will need ahead of time is 1, a landing page. You will also need a Facebook pixel code installed onto this page. And then what I would recommend as sort of a bonus tool is called the Facebook Pixel Helper tool. Now, this is a Chrome extension, and the reason why I recommend this, and this will help all of your future marketing efforts, is because from now on, whenever you're creating a page and you're installing different pieces of tracking code, such as the Facebook pixel code, this little Chrome extension will light up in green and basically just confirm that it's been installed properly. So to save yourself any headaches, I would definitely recommend installing this ahead of time. But now we're going to jump into my computer. I'm going to show you guys how to set this up, and we'll take it from there. Alright guys, so now for the actual campaign setup. So when you would go over here and you're going to click create to set up a new campaign, as I mentioned, this is a conversions campaign, so typically you would select conversions. But before we even do this, we have to create the actual conversion events first within the Ads Manager. So to do this, what you're going to do is select Business Tools, this little grid, and then you're going to click Events Manager. Now in the background, what you want to have available is your landing page as well as your thank you page. And the landing page is, again, what you're sending traffic to. The thank you page is after someone opts into the form, they get brought to an additional page, which is basically going to register as a lead because they've made it to that page. So now you're going to click Custom Conversions. Also, guys, this is assuming that you already have your Facebook pixels set up and hooked up to the pages. If you don't have this already, do this right away. And if you don't know how to do this, look up tutorials on how to install the Facebook pixel. It's fairly simple, regardless of what hosting platform you're using, whether it be WordPress, Squarespace, ClickFunnels, all of these web development sites, you make it pretty simple to install. I will make a video on this, excuse me, in the future, but for now, just do your best to follow a tutorial to set this up. All right, so now we're going to create the 2 custom conversions. So let's do the landing page one first. So I'm just going to name this landing page example. You're going to have the appropriate pixel light up in green over here, so that's a good sign. Leave this as all URL traffic. And now we're going to do URL equals the URL of the landing page. Press enter, good, and then we're going to hit create. Now I already have this URL as an active conversion event, so it's going to give me an error if I press create. Yeah, see, I got an error. But in your case, after you hit create, it should be right here. So just leave it as it is. That's good. Now you're going to create another one for the thank you page. So again, create custom conversion. This is just going to be titled thank you page example. Again, this is all going to be the same. And now you're going to go to your thank you page, copy and paste that URL. Again, URL equals, same thing, copy, paste, enter, and then create. Now, once you have both of those conversion events, they will appear right here. And instead of saying active, there's a good chance that it will say inactive because you haven't really given like a hard, what's the word I'm looking for? You haven't really exposed it to any actual traffic yet. So if that's the case, just simply go to both of your pages and click refresh. And then go back to your ads manager, click refresh on here. And now they should be active. They should be in green, so you're good. All right, so once you have those created, now we can actually create the campaign, because once we select a conversions campaign, we are going to select those conversions we created as the objectives. So in other words, we're going to select conversions. I would recommend naming this something that you're going to remember. Let's just do conversions example. All right. All right, beautiful. So now we can go to the ad set level. Well, let's go back here. So I'm not going to go too detailed on how to set up a campaign. I have other videos discussing more about this. Right now, I just want to show you how to actually hook up the conversions to your campaign, because that's really the only difference between everything else. So when you go here to the ad set level, this is what's going to be different. As you can see, we have different conversion events as of locations. So we have website as an option, app as an option, Messenger, WhatsApp. In our case, and probably for 99% of you, it's just going to be website. Even if you're using a designated landing page, it's still a web page. So just leave it on website. Now over here, conversion event. So what you guys are going to do is, remember in the events manager we created two. So we created one for the landing page and one for the thank you page. Well, we want to optimize for the thank you page, because that's the closest a customer can get to the actual payment cycle. And those are the qualified leads. Those are the people that we really want to keep track of. So sometimes Facebook will try and guess for you and like auto-populate either your landing page or a thank you page already in here. Just make sure that you select the correct one. In our case, it's going to be the thank you page, because again, that signals a lead. So we're going to select that. And then guys, once you have that created, everything else is pretty much consistent in setting up the campaign, right? So you're going to select the budget, do all of that stuff, make sure your audience targeting is dialed in, and then obviously set up the ad, so the photo, the copy, all of that. And then once you're done with that, you're going to hit publish and it's going to be good to go. So just a quick recap, every time someone makes it to your thank you page, that's going to signal the Facebook algorithm, hey, we got someone, let's find more people that match this profile and find more that we can bring in to the ecosystem. And as Facebook collects more and more data, it's going to become a lot more efficient for basically Facebook to work on your behalf. So that's it, guys. Got a little error because obviously I didn't set this up properly. But in your case, everything will be good to go. And I wish you the best.